When did this happen?
About 11:30. They found him unconscious outside his home on the Farley estate.
So that's the second witness out of action. Richard Parks is just going to walk from court the day after tomorrow.
Not for the first time either.
Sorry. I want a word with Parks to brief Ralph Marchbank.
Oh, don't tell me he's involved.
Ring your mother, will you? Get her to call ahead, tell Marchbank we're coming. Let me know at once if there's any change in his condition.
Yes, Sergeant.
Well, it's all a bit heavy, isn't it, even for Parks?
Maybe, but he's got the most to gain. The only two people who saw him club those security guards have been silenced.
He must have had help. He's on remand, isn't he?
No, he's on bail. Yeah, I know. Marchbank smooth talked the judge.
He's as dodgy as his clients. Can't we talk to Parks instead?
Not yet. I want to know what I'm dealing with before I bring him in.
It's good of you to see us at such short notice, Mr. Marchbank.
Not a problem.
It's regarding Richard Parks' armed robbery trial the day after tomorrow.
Alleged armed robbery, surely, Sergeant.
Yes. We were wondering if you could give us any assistance regarding the prosecution witnesses.
Yes, I understand they're unavailable.
It's a little more than that. Andrew Wales been attacked and is critical in St. Hugh's, and Catherine Hagan's disappeared.
Most unfortunate. Even so, I'm not quite sure what help you're looking for from me.
Well, we'd rather not talk to Mr. Parks as he's on bail.
Sergeant, if you're in any way suggesting my client Richard Parks is responsible...
No, not at all. He's not breached his bail conditions.
So?
Can you think of anyone who might believe this could help Mr. Parks?
No.
You haven't heard anything, not even in passing?
No, and I'm afraid, Sergeant, I must claim legal privilege and say nothing further. I'm sure you understand.
Alistair, I've just had Ralph Marchbank on the phone.
What did he want?
Your head, I think. Did your visit help?
No.
You think Parks is behind this?
Who are the people who can identify him? Only Andrew Whale and Catherine Hagan.
Doesn't mean that he confided Marchbank, though, does it?
Marchbank knows more than he's saying, I'm sure of that.
All right, Alistair, next time you question Marchbank, tread really carefully. Keep me informed.
Jamila, can you get back to Catherine Hagan's house?
Right, Sergeant.
See if any of her neighbours are in now. One of them must know something.
So what time did you take your daughter to nursery this morning?
8:30.
Right. And you walked past Catherine Hagan's house, number 11?
Yes, and like I say, there was a big blue car parked just outside.
It's not parked there normally?
No. Well, you get to know the cars in a little street like this.
Do you remember the make or registration number?
Maybe an E, F, I'm not sure.
Did you see who was driving it?
No.
Right. Well, thanks for your help, Mrs. Brinded. We may need to take a statement from you later.
Fine. Oh, it had a gunner's sticker in the back window. Is that any use?
Might be. Are you sure?
I should know my own team.
OK, thanks.
Bye.
I see, yeah. Thank you. Sarge, that was St. Hugh's. Andrew Wales gone into a coma.
So we could be looking at attempted murder. Still no witnesses to the attack?
Nah. Oh, Catherine Hagan's mother wants to see you. She's downstairs in a right state.
Yes, well, if Catherine's had the same treatment as Andrew Wales, she could have good reason to be. Right.
I told Catherine not to get involved.
Can you think of anywhere she might have gone?
No, I've rung all her friends. Someone's got her, I just know it.
This man, she said, was hanging around recently. Did she describe him?
Oh, no, I would have told you if she had.
There may be a perfectly logical reason for her disappearance.
It's all to do with this trial. I know that, and you're doing nothing about it.
We're doing everything possible.
Where is she, then?
Mrs. Hagan, the best thing you can do is to wait at home in case Catherine tries to contact you.
I came here because I couldn't stand it at home. Don't try and fob me off. If you hadn't hounded her into making a statement in the first place, none of this would have happened.
Catherine volunteered her statement. No one hounded her. I realise this must be a difficult time for you.
I don't want your sympathy. I just want to know Catherine's safe.
We all want that.
If anything happens to her, whose fault will it be? Hers? No, yours.
You are trying to put me out of a job, aren't you? Go on. Tell him.
Sarge, a witness saw an E or F reg blue car outside Catherine's house this morning. It had a gunner's sticker in the window. I checked the DIU. Parks's last known car was an F reg Saab, dark blue. Now, if it's got a gunner's sticker...
OK, Jamila. I'll take a drive past his house.
She's keen. Of course, could all just be a coincidence.
What, both witnesses to the robbery get nobbled?
We don't know what's happened to Catherine yet.
True. But what if Parks somehow got hold of Andrew Whale and Catherine Higgins's addresses?
There'd have to be an almighty cock-up for that to happen.
It happened at Spicer Street. They photocopied the wrong side of the statements, circulated the addresses by mistake. You better check. Ring the CPS, let them know you're coming.
It's an important job you do.
Yes, and consequently we tend not to make mistakes.
But it is possible, you know, that the back of the statement with the witness's address on it gets photocopied instead of the front.
Well, it's highly unlikely.
And the whole lot gets sent out by mistake.
Nothing goes out of this office without it having been thoroughly checked first.
We're specifically interested in any witness statements relating to the armed robbery on the Essex and Colchester Building Society on the Waterman's Road. No files have gone missing?
No, it would have been reported.
OK. Thanks for your help.
Pleasure.
Turn left. Park's house is over there on the end. I remember it from last time. We thought we'd got Parks then too. Not one witness would identify him. Sound familiar?
There. I didn't think I'd ever be pleased to see a gunner's badge.
I'm worried that Catherine Higgins had the same treatment as Andrew Whale. If Parks has got an alibi for this morning, fine. But until I can talk to him, this investigation's going nowhere.
Sorry to interrupt, Gov, but I thought you ought to know we've had a positive sighting of a dark blue Saab 9000 on the Farley estate this morning.
What time was that?
11:30.
Fits in with the time of Andrew Whale's assault.
All right, Jim, thanks. So, it looks as if Parks has broken his bail conditions at the very least.
Not to mention witness intimidation and maybe even attempted murder.
All right. Alistair, Marchbank is going to be looking for any excuse to claim harassment.
Yeah, I'll stress to him that bringing in Parks will be looked upon as a goodwill gesture.
All right, no pressure, understood. Because everything you've got at the moment is circumstantial.
Yeah.
For the tape, Sergeant, I would also like my client's particular cooperation given due credit.
Of course. Can you tell us where you were between 8 and 12 this morning?
I was watching the big breakfast at 8.
At home?
Yeah?
Can anyone verify that?
No, on my own these days.
And later, say 9?
On the bus. Going to see Mr. Marchbank for a 10 o'clock appointment.
Can you confirm that?
Yes.
You'll have a record of it in your office diary?
Yes.
And how long did this meeting last?
Till about 11.
And what did you do after the meeting?
I went straight home, according to my bail conditions.
Do you own a dark blue Saab 9000?
Yeah?
Did you use it this morning?
No, it's knackered. Got a hole in the radiator. It's no fun getting to his office and back on the bus.
And what time did you get home?
About 12-ish.
I will check all this.
I'm sure you will.
Are we finished here?
Yes, I think so. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Parks. And if you terminated at 16:02, I'll see you in court the day after tomorrow.
Pleasure be all mine.
Can I take a look at your office diary?
Of course. My diary will be at your disposal first thing tomorrow morning. I trust that will be acceptable.
Shall we say 10 o'clock?
Sure. Till tomorrow morning, then.
Could you show these gentlemen out, please?
I can understand Parks lying, but what's Marchbank got to gain alibying a scumbag like that?
I wish I knew.
I need to speak to Detective Sergeant Gregg urgently.
Right, why did you say who's here?
It's about my daughter. It's terribly important. Catherine called me about half an hour ago.
Good. Where from?
She wouldn't say.
What did she say?
Oh, just that she was safe and not to worry and she was sorry for all the trouble she caused. She sounded a bit strange.
But she gave no hints as to her whereabouts?
No.
Did you hear anything else? Was there someone else with her?
No. Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. No, I don't know.
If she says she's safe, we have to believe her.
Oh, well, I want to. But why wouldn't she talk to me?
Perhaps she felt it was better not to.
Well, this is worse than not knowing anything at all. I don't know what to do.
There's nothing you can do for the moment. I'll get you taken home. Is there someone we can ring to stay with you?
No, I don't want people fussing. Do you think she's really safe?
See you later, son.
Yeah.
Sarge, I checked out Parks's car. There is a hole in the radiator, but he could easily have done it himself before he came in.
Wouldn't surprise me. Listen, can you give Elizabeth Hagan a lift home? See if you can jog her memory to remember anything else about Catherine's phone call.
Right, Sarge.
But gently, she's on edge.
Sarge, I've been thinking, if Marchbank is covering for Parks, isn't he really putting himself on the line?
Well, he's made a career out of doing that. He's had 4 run-ins with the Law Society. He was nearly disbarred last year.
Well, do you think Parks might be blackmailing him?
He'd have to have something pretty major on him.
He wouldn't be the first man with a few skeletons to hide. I could ask around. What do you think?
All right. See if anyone's willing to talk to us.
There is one obvious candidate. Dave Wilcox. Now, Marchbank always represents him, but he screwed up last time and got 3 months for burglary. He's just got out.
I want more than just gossip, Jim. You know what Wilcox is like.
Some of his information has been spot on, Sarge.
Yeah, OK, give it a try.
Thanks.
Well, I asked for a double.
Well, that's what we like about you, Wilcox. You're very observant.
So what's the buzz?
Ralph Marchbank. Are you friends?
After he got me sent down. What do you think?
What makes him tick?
He's not open to bribery, if that's what you want to know.
Well, no one suggested he was.
Well, I say is if you want.
I don't. You give me something useful, I'll sort you out a payment.
He's running scared of everyone. His missus, the Law Society. Final warnings all round, I reckon.
Why's that?
He's sailing close to the wind at work. And he's got a regular knock-off. Married.
You got a name?
Naomi Goodliff.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Caseworker at the CPS. Tasty by all accounts.
So after I calmed her down and realised she hadn't had any other calls since Catherine rang, I dialed 1471. When I got no further, I rang BT. The best they could do was say it was an international call. She could be anywhere.
Chigwell Avenue. I still can't see it. Naomi Goodliff and Marchbank together.
Maybe they're not. We've only got your snout's word for it.
That's hers, number 72.
And that's Marchbank's car. Things are looking up.
Yes? Oh.
DS Gregg, DC Carver, WPC Blake, Sun Hill. Could we have a few words with both you and Mr. Marchbank, please?
Who?
Ralph Marchbank.
I'm sorry,
That's his car, round the corner, isn't it?
What's all this about?
This would be much easier inside.
Lying to a police officer for possibly the 2nd time in a day isn't very sensible, Naomi.
Shall we start again?
You better have a very good reason for this.
We came to see Mrs. Goodliff.
Oh, I see.
But seeing as how you're here, perhaps you wouldn't mind answering a few questions as well.
I most certainly will not.
Mrs. Goodliff, perhaps you could help us.
She has nothing to say to you. Leave now. This is private and personal time and no concern of yours.
We have no interest in your private affairs, Mr. Marchbank.
Really? Then why have you been following me?
We haven't. As I said, we came to see Mrs. Goodliff. We're rather confused about how the addresses of certain prosecution witnesses have been made public. Can you help us?
Leave her out of this.
It would be in both your interests to cooperate by coming down to Sun Hill.
I don't think so, Sergeant.
Of course, we could always wait until your husband came home. Try and straighten things out then. What time does he get in, Mrs. Goodwin?
I'm going to ring Deacon.
He's not on duty right now.
Then I'll ring Brownlow.
Ralph, I don't want any trouble.
It won't be the last you hear of this.
Probably not.
Yes, I know I'm not under arrest. I know I can leave at any time, and I'm aware this is being taped. Now, can we please move on?
We appreciate you giving up your time for us, Mr. Marchbank. Are you familiar with the names Andrew Whale and Catherine Hagan?
Yes.
And their sudden inability to give evidence in the case of Richard Parks?
Yes.
And that information about witnesses is not disclosable?
Yes.
Can you think of any way it could have been made public?
No.
Well, we're sure the breach didn't happen here, so that only leaves the CPS. Can you think of anyone there who could have leaked the information?
No.
Do you know anyone at the CPS?
Yes, lots of people.
Anyone with whom you could have more than a passing acquaintance?
Naomi Goodwin, really, this is pathetic, Sergeant.
And she didn't disclose anything to you that she shouldn't have?
No.
Have any of your clients ever asked you to obtain information for them?
Under normal circumstances, I'd claim legal privilege, but to help you with your fatuous inquiries, the answer is no.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marchbank. Interview terminated at 18:59.
Good.
I'll see you tomorrow at 10 to verify the details about this morning's appointment with Richard Parks.
Sooner than that, I'm representing Naomi Goodwin.
Naomi, we're investigating the possible leakage of information relating to prosecution witnesses.
I don't know anything.
No one's suggesting you do.
You're in charge of all information relating to your particular cases?
Yes.
And you're not aware of any information leaving the office that shouldn't have done?
I believe Mrs. Goodwin has already spoken to a constable about this earlier.
Perhaps Naomi would like to answer the question.
No, everything is thoroughly checked.
Do you ever come into contact with any of the defendants?
No.
But you know people who represent them?
Yes, you know all this.
Ralph Marchbank?
Yes.
Is there a point to these questions?
Has Mr. Marchbank ever spoken to you about any of his clients?
I really must protest.
Mr. Marchbank, these are perfectly straightforward questions. I'm sorry if it's difficult for you to be impartial because of their pertinent nature.
The problem we have, Naomi, is that we think non-disclosable information has been made public. Someone in your position could really help us pinpoint how.
I really don't think I can help at all.
Have you heard the name Andrew Whale?
No.
You sure?
May I remind you my client has not been charged?
Andrew Whale is a witness for the Crown whose statement is at your office.
Well, I don't remember every name.
Andrew Whale is in St. Hugh's, in a coma, following a brutal assault this morning.
What are you trying to do?
Mr. Marchbank, if you don't remain silent, I shall ask you to leave. Do you know the name Catherine Hagan? Catherine Hagan has disappeared and is so terrified she won't say where she is. We think that both their addresses were somehow put into the hands of someone who wished them harm. Can you help us?
I demand you stop the interview now.
No.
You must let me speak in your best interests.
Can I speak to you alone, please?
Absolutely not. I forbid it.
Interview terminated at 19:08. WPC Blake will see you out.
You've all overstepped the mark on this.
We may need to speak to you again, Mr. Marchbank, if you'd like to wait here.
You wanted to speak to us alone?
You probably can't understand this. But Ralph and me, it's something wonderful. We'd be together if he wasn't tied to his wife financially.
And what about your husband?
He works shifts, so we hardly ever meet except when he's on earlies. He's a sergeant at Talbot Street.
Not Steve Goodwin. Well, this is going to put the brakes on his accelerated promotion, isn't it? Did you supply Ralph Marchbank with Andrew Whale's and Catherine Hagan's addresses?
I gave him the file, so yes, I suppose I did.
And which file would that be?
The witness statements for the Richard Parks trial. Ralph said his statement copies were blurred.
You could have just faxed them across some more without giving him access to the originals.
He came to see me. I was on my own. It was lunchtime. I had a mass of things to sort through. And Ralph said he'd save me the trouble.
So you gave him the file?
Wouldn't you trust your lover?
Did you supply Ralph Marchbank with Andrew Wales and Catherine Hagan's addresses?
I gave him the file, so yes, I suppose I did.
Why did you ask to see the confidential files relating to the Richard Parks trial?
I had no choice.
Can you explain that?
I needed the addresses.
For what purpose?
Parks said if I didn't, he'd tell the Law Society I'd leaked information before.
Have you?
I'm only prepared to answer questions that are pertinent to this case.
If Parks was lying, you could have called his bluff.
With my history? You must understand, after my recent run-ins with the Law Society, my career was on the line.
So Parks tried it on, and you fell for it.
Yes. I was damned either way. I was on last chance with my wife, too. He said he'd tell her about Naomi. A divorce would have ruined me.
So what did you do?
What could I do? He said he'd keep quiet in return for the addresses.
So you conspired with Naomi Goodliff in accordance with Parks' wishes to supply them?
I couldn't face losing everything. It seemed a small price to pay. I've known others who've done worse.
Did you not consider the consequences of your actions?
I honestly didn't think Parks would go that far. I'm so sorry for what's happened. Truly, I am.
I doubt whether Andrew Whale or Catherine Hagan would be interested in your apologies.
One last thing. Was there a meeting between you and Richard Parks this morning?
No, I lied.
Just calm down! Come here! I'll have you for a talk! I've got friends, you know. You better keep looking over your shoulders.
Is that a threat?
I'm telling you. You tried to stitch me up before. You're doing it again.
Oh, yeah?
Get up. Get up.
You have plenty of time to plan your revenge.
What's that supposed to mean?
I guarantee you won't be getting bail this time. Come on.
I waited for you.
Excuse me.
Ralph! I can't get through this on my own.
Perhaps you should have thought of that earlier. I'm finished, thanks to you. Everything was fine till you opened your stupid mouth.
Ralph! Well, what about me?
What a waste. Still, I'm going for a pint. You coming?
Thanks, but no, Jim. I don't often look forward to paperwork, but writing this up will be a pleasure.
Oh, Mike.
Sir, Sergeant, he's over there in the other appliance.
Hi, George. Sir.
Hello. Morning.
Hi, Chris Deacon and Don Beech.
All right.
You think this was suspicious?
Yeah. The seat of the fire's back here with no good reason for it. Butcher stepped and stuff all over the place. The window was broken inwards. The way it's spread, it looks like a cellar was squirted in from outside. Well, if it was all closed, it'd go up pretty quick, wouldn't it? It'd gone right up by the time we got here.
I spoke to the owner.
Packham, yeah, he's been down already. Left when we got it under control.
He didn't hang around to take a look.
Said he was needed at home, whatever that meant.
All right, we'll have a word with him. Is the FIU coming down?
Later on today. I can get him to get in touch if you want.
That'd be appreciated, thanks.
Right, lads, we're off.
You ever been here, Don?
It's all a bit street for me, Gov, if you know what I mean.
It's all designer label. Expensive stock.
Yeah, well, it'd be well insured then, wouldn't it?
Let's go and find out.
If my business was up in flames, I'd want to see what I could salvage, wouldn't you?
You suspect the owner, do you?
Well, arson at a place of business? Of course I do. And leaving the scene just reinforces it.
Innocent till proved guilty. Mr. Packham?
Yes?
I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Sergeant Beech from Sun Hill. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the fire at your shop this morning.
Sorry, this isn't a very good time.
Oh, why not?
My father died last Friday. It's his funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, questions can wait. I'll give you a card. If you call that number, they'll put you straight through, but we will need to talk.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse us.
Don't let them go. Where are they going?
It's not the funeral people, Mum, it's the police.
The police? What do they want?
I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Sergeant Beech. Sorry to intrude.
It's about the fire.
What about the fire?
Well, I explained to your son. The questions can wait.
You're here. What is it?
There's just a few questions. The fire officers think the fire was suspicious.
Suspicious? What do you mean suspicious?
It appears to be arson.
You better come in.
Mum, not now.
I want to hear what happened.
Thank you.
We'll go in my husband's den. What can you tell us?
Well, we know that the fire started at 6 o'clock this morning, and that the seat of the fire was underneath a broken window towards the rear.
The rear of the shop, in the stockroom?
Well, that's where it started, but the whole interior's burned out, the stockroom and the sales area.
You didn't say that. I thought the fire brigade had it under control.
I didn't want to worry you.
Is that why you never mentioned arson?
I didn't know about that.
Sorry. This is a bit of a shock, on top of everything else.
I'm sure it is.
Do you know who might have done it?
Well, that's why we want to ask you the questions, to see whether you might have anybody you consider as an enemy, a past employee who might bear a grudge, anyone you might suspect, really.
No one springs to mind? Do they, Roy?
No.
Well, a list of employees would be helpful.
There's only Lewis, the manager. It was Mum, Dad and me otherwise.
Lewis?
Lewis Meath. He worked for us for years.
Right, well, apart from that, I don't think there are any other questions that aren't routine to do with insurance and so forth, and they can wait.
Just as well. That'll be the funeral people.
Thank you for taking the time.
Well, what do you make of that?
Unexpected, I'll say that.
Chris, I saw Frankie Jackson in the front room.
Frankie Jackson? What's his connection?
Well, I doubt it's legitimate. And that Mrs. Packham? She closed the door so I couldn't see it.
Interesting.
And when you asked her about enemies, I think she knew more than she was letting on.
So do I.
So where does that leave us then?
Colleague?
Hello, Mr. Deakin.
You got business at the Packhams?
I'm in a bit of a hurry as it happens.
That's all right, won't keep you a minute. Hey, Mr. Harris's clients?
With a family solicitor. Yeah.
That's all I want to know. Thanks.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
First you see Jackson, then Harris's clerk turns up.
Why? I mean, what have the Packhams got in common with a crook like Jackson and a Ben solicitor?
Let's go back to the shop and have a better look round. The company they keep puts a different complexion on things.
Hello? I'm DS Beech. This is D.I. Deakin, son here. We want to take a look inside.
Yeah, help yourself.
If I remember rightly, I think there's an alleyway that runs down the back of this lot. Yeah. Anyone could have got access.
Gov. This door, it was locked earlier. I tried it.
Hi-Fis. Personal stereos.
Yep, and lots of them by the look of it.
Grab a box and we'll check the barcode. Unusual stock for a clothing store. Has anyone else been in?
Only the manager.
Is that Lewis Meath?
He never gave his name.
Did he take anything?
A load of boxes, I didn't really notice.
Oh, what, like this?
Yeah, I guess so. He said he was the manager. We're only here for the boarding up.
Right, thanks.
I'll call you back.
The manager, Lewis Meath, got formed for burglary. Loads of it, but nothing recently.
Do you have any luck with the Hi-Fis?
Mm-hmm. Stolen, part of a hijack load.
Then my guess is the shop's been used for handling stolen goods.
Yeah, well, that fits for Meath, but what about the Packhams? They've got no form at all. I checked.
I think it's time we checked out Mr. Packham deceased.
D.I. Deakin. Colin told me he'd seen you at the Packhams. I thought you might pay us a visit.
Hello, Kate.
Come in, come in. We better be quick. I haven't got long.
One of your clients in trouble again, is it?
No. No, this one's free of all that. I'm going to Philip Packham's funeral.
That's who we wanted to talk to you about.
You're investigating the fire, are you?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with Philip? Philip died before that.
We thought you might know.
We found out the manager had formed for burglary, and we saw Frank Jackson. at the Peckham's house.
So? Meath's an old friend of Philip's. Philip found it work to keep him out of trouble. And Frankie, well, he's an even older family friend.
We also found evidence of stolen property at the shop.
Ah, I see. You think Frankie's past convictions and Meath's burglary form add up to something, do you?
We're asking you if it does. There's been an arson attack. We want to know the reason.
Frankie hasn't been in trouble for years. And the same must be true for Meath, or Philip would have told me about it.
Ken, was the shop being used as a front?
Front? For what?
Well, for handling stolen goods.
Ask any of the youngsters round here. It's a clothes shop, a well-known and successful clothes shop. It's an old-style family business.
So, why burn it down?
Philip loved that business. He was really proud of it. He was great with the customers. He loved selling.
Well, we know it wasn't him.
Marjorie's as married to the business as he was. She chooses all the stock, knows all the suppliers. It's her life. And Roy, well, it's his future. They've no motive to destroy it.
Not even for the insurance?
Especially not the insurance. Philip underinsured everything, hated insurers, called them bloodsuckers. The shop's not insured for half what it's worth as a going concern.
It's a bit of a coincidence, Frank Jackson and Philip Packham both knowing each other and tied to the same solicitor.
The insurance picture does seem to rule out the wife and son.
Well, that's what I mean, Gar. It's got to be the others, and Meath's the one of the most explainable on account of the stereos.
Maybe. But I'd be surprised if Jackson hasn't got a finger in the pie somewhere.
Alistair, has the name Packham or Imaging Boutiques ever come up in connection with Double D?
I don't think so. Why?
What about Lewis Meath?
Yeah, his name's cropped up before. Nothing solid, mind you, just whispers. And only for handling. Why?
Well, we've got an arson and a shop we managed, and there was some stolen hi-fis on the premises.
Stolen from where?
Hijacked in East London.
Ah, yeah, well, hijacked is not Bumblebee. Quantities are too big.
What is? Hijacked goods at the shop fire, Gov. We think Frankie Jackson's involved.
Involved? How?
Oh, well, we don't know yet, but the DI's out now asking one of his people.
Back here for two and no sob stories about the traffic, right? Hello, Lee.
Hello, Chris. How's business?
Well, steady, as usual. What about yourself?
Mental. What do you want?
I need to ask you about someone. Philip Packham.
What do you want to know? Apart from he's dead, of course.
I hadn't heard about him till this morning.
He wasn't much of a player, more of a hanger-on. He just knew a few people, that's all.
People like Frankie Jackson?
Jackson? Oh, they're going to have to be careful if we're going to talk about him.
All right. Just tell me if I'm on the right track. Now, Packham had a clothes shop, and his manager, Lewis Meath, probably used it as a front for handling stolen goods. This led to a ruck, which led to the place being burnt down this morning.
And found?
Yeah. Now, what I need to know is how Jackson fits in the picture, if he does.
Meath is Jackson's man.
Really? So all the stolen gear that was going through the shop would have been down to Jackson?
You said it, not me.
How long's this been going on? I haven't heard anything about it.
I haven't got a clue. It's been going around for years.
I usually hear something.
Well, I suppose he was keeping everybody sweet. He was like that. Liked to keep his customers happy. Never had any enemies, though.
How did you get to know Jackson?
Well, they used to go to the fights together. Big boxing fans, both of them. Philip Packham knew how to have a good time, and Jackson liked all that bon viveur stuff.
Packham was the junior partner.
Anyone involved with Jackson is a junior partner.
How did the setup work? You got any idea?
Well, the way I heard it, Packham's wife did all the fashion stuff, Meath did the knocked-off gear, and Philip Packham sort of tied it all together and did the books and what have you.
You seem remarkably well informed about this, Lee. Is there something you haven't told me?
Oh, no, I'm not involved in it. It's just that, well...
What?
Meath's been mouthing off lately, and people are talking about it.
Mouthing off about what?
Well, he's been sacked, hasn't he? Meath has had his nose put out of joint.
He's not in.
Eh?
He's gone to a funeral.
Who has? Mr. Meath?
If that's who you're looking for.
I'm Detective Inspector Deakin from Sun Hill. You wouldn't happen to know which cemetery he's gone to?
There's only one if you come from round here. The council's.
Right, thanks.
Thank you. You know, I've told my family that I want my ashes spread on Sandown Racecourse. I won't do it, though. Another one.
Which one's Meath?
He's the one at the back with the beard, keeping a respectful distance.
We'll catch up with him afterwards. He's just been sacked. I don't see him travelling with the family.
Bunch of rogues, that lot. That's Packham's wife. Her son. Yeah. With Harrison Jackson as their guard of honour.
Where's Meath gone?
Hold on, Gov. Roy Packham's coming over.
What are you doing here? You've really upset my mother. Ken Harris has already said you've been around there making outrageous suggestions.
Now, wait a minute. We know Ken Harris independently. We just needed to ask him a few questions.
So why are you spying on us then? This is private.
I appreciate that. We tried to be as discreet as possible, but we need to speak to your manager.
Me? What for?
We hear he's been sacked. Why didn't you tell us?
Mum did it, not me.
Oh, why didn't she tell us? Govey's over there. Well?
I don't know. She wanted to speak to him, sort it out herself. I don't know.
Tell your mother we're not spying on her, but we need to speak to your manager regarding our investigation. Where's he gone? He's round there to the left.
What's this then?
I'm DS Beech. This is D.I. Deakin, Sunhill.
Lewis Meath.
What of it?
I want to talk to you about some stolen stereos.
Sorry, don't know what you're talking about.
And about the arson attack at your place of work this morning. Or should I say your former place of work?
Oh, that's lovely, that is. Here I am, paying last respects to an old friend, and you're accusing me of burning down his shop.
Well, someone did.
Well, it wasn't me. Goodbye.
No, Mr. Meath, I said I wanted to talk to you. Now.
Are you nicking me?
Not if you come of your own free will.
I don't care what your witness says. What I took out of that shop was fire-damaged stock. I don't know anything about stereos.
Who gave you permission to take anything? It's not your shop. Not only that, it's a crime scene.
I didn't know that.
Well, arson's a crime. You know that, don't you?
I didn't know it was arson.
No?
No.
We heard you were pretty angry about being given the sack.
And who told you that?
What does it matter?
7 years I worked with Philip. He was a good mate. I never did see eye to eye with his wife.
Why was that?
She had a lot of fancy ideas. The fashion business. It's a shop, that's all.
And what sort of shop is that?
A backstreet discount label shop. So the kids can look as flash as the next bloke at half the price. But it's a good little earner with its feet on the ground.
That's not how she saw it.
No, it isn't.
We heard that there was some under-the-counter trade going on. For the benefit of the tape, I am showing Mr. Meath Exhibit DB1. A hi-fi box.
What? Selling cardboard boxes?
Or buying them. The stereo that was in that box is part of a hijacking.
Yeah, but you ain't got a stereo. You got a box. What does that prove?
We have information that Packham's was two businesses. One selling clothing, the other handling stolen goods. Your name has been associated with Frankie Jackson, whose stock in trade is hijacking.
So, talk to him about it.
If they cut you out of a lucrative trade, handling stolen goods, I can understand you being angry enough to want to get even.
By setting fire to the shop?
Yeah. I'm not the only one who thinks that. Roy Packham says his mum wants to have a chat with you about it.
Which probably means Frankie Jackson does too.
Yeah? Well, I think that's my problem.
Where were you between 5 and 6 this morning, Mr. Meath?
In bed, asleep.
Anyone confirm that?
No. Listen, I'm a businessman, and I'll tell you what I told them. I wouldn't do it. There's no profit in it.
In what?
Arson. Look, in 6 months, a year maybe, I'm going to be doing business with these people again, or not, if I go around lighting fires, attracting attention. You know it as well as I do. Philip Packham had to die. His shop burned down before you had even heard of the place.
Do you believe him?
Meath. He's lying about the stereos, but the stuff about the fire, he's right, he wouldn't want the attention.
Well, maybe he got drunk, lost his rag.
Doesn't feel right. Somewhere in this can of worms is a motive. We just haven't found it yet, this one.
Chris, you had a message from the fire brigade.
What did they want?
To say their investigators are on site.
All right, thanks. Still here, then?
We're back to make sure it's completely out. Our forensics are in there now. They thought you'd send your own team in.
Oh, we're not proud.
Inter-service harmony. We value your expertise.
What do you got?
Can't say until it's tested.
What's it look like untested?
Well, the fire looks as bad at the front as it does at the back. You'd expect it to progress. From the window back here, you normally expect degrees of damage.
Unless
it all caught fire simultaneously. We didn't find any accelerant on the floor, but there may have been some on the clothes.
So the fire wasn't started from outside?
The fire was started from outside, yes. But if there was accelerant on the clothes, the interior was primed. So somebody wanted to make sure it all went up.
218 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, the three fiddlers.
The disturbance, can you deal?
What kind of disturbance?
Punch up in the toilet.
On way. Right, take it easy, just don't move, OK? Just stay where you are. What happened?
I walked into a door.
Looks like several doors to me. What's your name?
Meath. Louis Meath.
Do you want me to call in an ambulance? I'll see what they know inside. Man on the pavement outside. Been beaten up. Name's Meath.
Yeah?
We had an anonymous call, said there'd been a disturbance here in the gents.
No, not in here.
That's what they said.
Well, then they were wrong.
I'll have a look anyway, eh? Looks like it's been cleaned up in there.
And gets a mop down every day.
Did you see anything?
If he's outside, then it happened outside, OK?
Well, thanks for your help, everybody. Ambulance is on its way. Looks like it's got a couple of busted ribs. Publican doesn't want to know. Well, nobody does. Not even the victim.
George, where is he?
Oh, he's in the first cubicle, waiting for treatment next. Sir.
Cool, dear, oh dear. Someone doesn't like you, Lewis. Who did this to you?
I got hit on the head. I don't remember.
Like you don't remember about the stereos.
Was it Jackson's lot?
I'm not saying who did it. I'll tell you why they did. I'm getting blamed for that fire, and that's down to you.
How'd you figure that?
You told Roy Packham you were after me for it.
No, we didn't. The Packhams have got their own idea about who did that.
Too many ideas of their own good, that more.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I'm the scapegoat in all this. Because I had the guts to say no.
Say no to what?
I wasn't sacked. I quit. They just put it about that I'd been sacked. That annoyed me.
What are you going on about?
Marjorie Packham's got a plan. A fashion empire, she calls it. She tells me she wants to open another shop. I tell her I don't want any part of it.
What, as well as or instead of the other one?
As well as.
Where's the money coming from?
Investors.
Jackson, eh?
They're mad. You get big, you get noticed. Philip Packham knew that.
But the wife doesn't.
No.
So the handling side expands as well,
Well, you take your own view on that, but I'll tell you this, Jackson's not in it for charity.
Why are you telling us this now?
Look at me. Do you think I owe them any favours?
It still doesn't explain the arson, does it?
The fire brigade reckon it was an inside job.
Of course it was.
Why?
Well, think about it. Roy Packham's been saying it's me. Why?
I don't know.
He's got the most to gain if there's any trouble.
Why?
Just scare his mum. Make her change her mind. Show her what happens. What she's mixed up in.
So Roy's not happy?
Happy? He hates Jackson. Wants him out. Only Roy ain't got the bottle to say it to his face. He wants his mummy to do that.
You've got a funny way of leaving us alone.
Lewis Meath's in hospital. He's been beaten up.
I don't see why that concerns us.
It concerns Roy. Meath blames Roy for the attack.
Roy never laid a finger on him.
Roy accused Meath of starting the fire. We think someone else exacted punishment.
All Roy did was repeat what you told him. You said Meath started it.
No, we didn't. Said we wanted to talk to Meath. Nothing more. Is he in?
Where's Roy?
He came looking for you. What's going on?
Need to speak to Roy about Lewis Meath.
The police don't think Lewis started the fire.
What's that got to do with Roy?
Meath suggested there was some family dispute about the direction in which the business was heading.
Lewis Meath is a very bitter man. I wouldn't set much store by what he says.
Hello, Roy.
Roy, talk to him. Tell him there is no family dispute.
It's all right, I'll sort it out.
He's saying all sorts of things, like now they don't think Meath did start the fire.
I said I'd sort it out. Outside. You've caused enough stir in here. I'll handle it.
Why did you tell people that Meath started the fire?
Who said that? Meath?
Your mum said that.
He was going to get a battering anyway.
Why?
Meath took the high fives for his golden handshake. Jackson didn't like that.
Oh, so that makes it all right to set him up for a beating, does it?
What's the difference? He was due for a slap.
So you didn't accuse him because you thought he'd started the fire. You did it for convenience. Convenient because it took the attention off you.
Roy, did you burn the shop to scare your mum? To make her pull out of the deal with Jackson?
No.
Meath says you hate Jackson.
Pretty ambitious of you, wasn't it, Roy? Taking on Jackson? Think you're up to it?
I'm not taking anybody on.
Then what's the matter, eh? Your cut not big enough? You wanted more of the cake, right?
Not more. Less.
How's that then?
It's different now.
Dad's dead. Mum's got her own plans. I want out.
What, out of the business or out from under Jackson?
Out completely. I've trained for this all my life. The shop was going to be mine, but now...
What?
I don't want it. I don't want to be part of Jackson's business. I want to make my own decisions. Take charge of my life.
Look, if that's all you wanted, you could have just walked away from it, couldn't you?
How? How do I get started?
You did it for the insurance, didn't you? You know the shop was underinsured?
Yes.
So you weren't being greedy, you were just cashing in a few chips.
Do you think Jackson would let me go any other way? Just buy me out?
Do you know what this adds up to? Arson, attempted insurance fraud, handling stolen goods. You're in deep, Roy.
There's no fraud. I haven't claimed.
Come on. The intent was there.
All I'm admitting to is criminal damage, the fire.
They won't let you get away with that, Roy. You're part of it. The whole thing. And you're going to go down for it on your own. Eh? Jax. Tell us about Jax. He's used you and your whole family. You can shop him.
Where does that get me?
Oh, you hate him, don't you?
Do yourself a favour. The courts will take it into consideration.
What about your mum? Don't tell me you're just going to walk away and leave her in the grip of Jackson.
You can put an end to it, Roy. You can stop it.
All I want is out. That's all I want.
But if you shot Jackson, you achieve that and more.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, Mum's happy. It's family, innit? I can't help you, mate.
Taking it easy, are we? What's going on, Narika? We're raiding a shop with an inspector from Barton Street, area wildlife officer.
What are you raiding? Local pet shop? Sure to put your body armour on, boys.
If you ask me, there's no shortage of wildlife in CID, pal.
You better watch out, Rod. Might get rounded up. It's very funny, Tony. Well, at least we're busy catching real villains and not pouncing around on some dodgy PR exercise.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, real villains. Sorry, Mr. Crime Buster, sir.
I hope your inspector's got more of a sense of humour. I need one.
He will with Reg on his team.
Yeah, I have, you know. I know quite a bit about Operation Charm, thank you, mate.
Yeah, you always were a bit of an animal, Reg.
Yeah, so the ladies say.
Well, I've had my moments.
Speaking of ladies, I hope you didn't wear your fur coat into work this morning.
Morning, everyone. Right, settle down, please. OK, let's get straight into it. I'd like to introduce you to Inspector Colin Galloway. He's the Area Wildlife Officer. This is Tom Carpenter, Wildlife Officer. And this is WPC Linda Chow, who will be acting as interpreter if necessary. OK, sit down, everyone. Inspector.
Thanks, June. Morning, everyone. I'll quickly run through the basics to bring everyone up to speed and then move on to the briefing proper. Any questions along the way, please feel free to chip in. And before we go any further, I think I should point out that Sergeant Carpenter and myself have heard all the usual animal jokes 1,000 times before, haven't we, Tom?
Yes, sir.
So fire away as you will, but just try to make it something original, eh? Our raid this morning is part of Operation Charm, the Met's ongoing initiative against the trade in endangered species. And the target premises is Man's Traditional Chinese Pharmacy in Askill Road. Information has been received and verified that the owner, Mr. Jun Man, is regularly and illegally trading in preparations containing banned animal products. We're talking primarily about tiger bone, rhino horn, and bear bile. Yes?
Oh, sir, will we be looking for ready-made preparations or raw materials?
Both. I'll be showing you some samples in a few minutes. Huge sums of money are to be made from trading in animal products. Rhino horn alone is worth ounce for ounce up to 5 times more than gold. And Interpol estimates the proceeds to be second only to those generated by drugs.
I sincerely hope that's a serious question you're going to be asking, Tony.
Here, wait, Soch. We'll be seizing any and all endangered species items we can find. Any other questions before we press on? Right then.
John, Rod, can I have a word? Right, I'm not going to beat about the bush, but I'm going to have to pull the plug on the Wallace Arbor.
Can I ask you why, Gov?
You're not getting anywhere.
So he either knows you're there and he's playing games with you, or he's just not up to anything at the moment.
If he has clocked us, it's down to us not having enough bodies on it from the start.
So we are talking about Charlie Wallace.
We just don't have the funds.
I don't believe this.
What?
Go on, get it off your chest.
I'm sorry, sir, but somebody upstairs has got to get his priorities right. Half of uniform relief are out today raiding some poxy little shop, wasting a fortune, and meanwhile an animal like Charlie Wallace is laughing at us while he's planning his next job.
Feel better? Unfortunately, Rod, there'll never be enough in the kitty, whichever way they cut the cake. You're just going to have to get used to it. And it's not your place to comment on what uniform do with their share of the budget, either.
Sir.
OK, Linda, you and I will go in first and serve the warrant. Don't want to scare the living daylights out of them, do we, Tony?
No, sir.
Right. He certainly made sure he remembers your name.
I won't worry about it. Just don't be surprised if he changes his mind. Posts you on the door instead of Mike.
Oh, brilliant. I thought he didn't mind a bit of joking around.
He just says that so the likes of you put their foot in it. He take it all right, sir?
I don't know, his son Lee's in there with him. Seems a bit wound up.
Mike Jarvis, sir.
Be all right on the door, will he?
Yes, sir.
安定啲嚟解決呢個問題。而家我哋認為應該點樣做，同埋應該點樣講。
He's asking what they should do, what they should say.
And?
The son's basically saying they should keep their mouths shut.
The sooner we can get on, Mr. Man, the sooner you'll be able to continue your business.
I'm sorry, officer. Please.
Blimey.
Someone been playing with matches? I take it the place wouldn't normally look like this.
We found it like this morning. They must have got over the fence. I had left the window open.
Are you going to report it? What exactly would you have in here that anyone would be interested in, Mr. Man? Raw materials? Rhino horn, maybe?
Look, we don't need your help. We can sort things out ourselves, eh?
Lee!
Someone went to a lot of trouble. Breaking in, going through those shells. Must have known what they were looking for.
He says he can deal with it.
Yeah, all right. Mr. Man, someone tried to destroy your business. Now, if the fire in the corner had caught on, this whole shop could have gone up.
No. I think I know who might have done it. My daughter, Kim. She has friends in an animal rights group.
Right. I think we better get your CID down here.
Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Well, we're done here for now, sir. He's admitted a lot of raw materials have been taken and he seems convinced that it was his daughter and her friends who were just trying to put him out of business.
It's a new one on me. Activists targeting a Chinese pharmacy. I don't think it's possible.
Well, this arson attempt looks a bit half-hearted. It could have been intended just as a warning.
Or if his daughter is involved, maybe she had second thoughts halfway through.
OK, we'll ask him.
Rod, we'll press on here.
Right, sir. Scene examiner should be on the way.
Oh, Rod. What are you doing here? All your real villains having a day off, I suppose.
We're looking for Kim Mann. Is she in?
Who wants to know?
Police.
Is that all right with you? Front flap. Kim!
Kim.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is Detective Constable Skase from Sunhill.
What's wrong?
Can we come in, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. In here. I've got a bit of bad news for you, I'm afraid. Your father's business was broken into last night.
Oh.
Do you mind telling us where you were between midnight and 6 o'clock?
Me? I was here, asleep.
Can anyone verify that? Your flatmates?
I don't know. No, we each have our own rooms.
Any of them into animal rights?
Look, I know where you're going with this, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
Your dad seems to think otherwise.
He would.
So what's all this about then, Kim?
Let's just say he doesn't exactly approve of the way I live my life.
Do you approve of the way that he runs his business?
No, I don't.
But you insist you know nothing about his break-in.
Look, why is it such a big deal anyway? What was it? A bit paint splashed around or a few animal rights slogans painted on the wall?
It's a bit more serious than that, I'm afraid. Someone had a good crack at setting fire to the place. Now, if you know anything, or you know anybody who was involved, we need to know. We need to speak to them, Kim.
James Hampton. He was a couple of years above me. I worked for him in his shop in Rudkin Road, but he's not exactly an activist.
So who is?
Ray Stevens, my ex-boyfriend.
Right. Where does he live?
I don't know. Honest. He used to live here until the other week, and then we had an argument. He moved out the next day.
Are these the same as the others, sir?
Yeah, tiger bone plasters.
What on earth's this?
Gallbladder. From a bear by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, there's another one in there. Plus a few other things I won't even guess at.
Believe it or not, you could class that bear as one of the lucky ones.
How'd you work that one out?
Well, this is bear bile oil. You know the milk bear bile?
Not sure I want to.
Well, these huge bears are kept alive in these tiny little cages, with a tap literally stuck through between the bars into their insides, so the bile can be siphoned off on demand.
Charming.
I'm finished. No prints, nothing. Might have been lucky enough to find something if the owner hadn't interfered with the scene. Sorry.
Thanks, Barbara. All down to your lads in CID, then.
Right, James Hampton. A couple of juvenile offences, student protests and theft from an off-licence.
Not exactly a master criminal, is he? Try Ray Stevens. Bingo.
Burglary and criminal damage.
Labs, fur shops, kennels. We've got ourselves a right little eco-terrorist here. Right. Kim said they were all friends at one time. Let's see if Hampton knows where he might have moved to. What's he doing here?
Sure Hampton will be able to tell us. We do not sell products made from animals. Very right on.
No wonder Kim's the black sheep of the family.
Yes?
You Mr. Hampton?
Oh, I don't believe this. You're the police, aren't you?
That's right. I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is Detective Constable Skase from Sunhill.
Well, before you do anything else, you can go and sort out the bloke who just left. Lee Mann. He was in here threatening me.
Yeah, we know who Mr. Mann is, Mr. Hampton, but what's he doing here threatening you?
Sorry. We're closed. An emergency. Could you come back later? Look, come on through. I suppose Kim told you she worked here, did she?
That's right. So what's the problem with Lee, Mr. Hampton?
Well, he was ranting on about the break-in at their place, accusing me.
Why would he single you out?
Oh, he's had it in for me ever since I opened up here. Doesn't like the competition. And there's been other trouble.
How do you mean?
Well, twice in the past month I've had my windows broken. I mean, I reported it to you lot, but I mean, the last time it was the big one out the front.
And do you know it was Lee who did it?
Oh, well, it's obvious, isn't it?
So what was he saying to you just now?
Oh, it's just his whole manner. I thought he was going to go for me.
But he didn't touch you?
No. I managed to talk him out of it. I told him something I'd heard.
Go on.
Well, a friend of Kim's, Ray Stevens. Well, I was with a crowd in the pub a couple of days ago. He was there.
And?
He was talking about Mann's pharmacy. Angry that Mann was still trading in animal products. Said he'd decided to do something about it. Well, that's the way he put it.
So Lee came round here on the warpath and you put the finger on Ray Stevens?
Well, I had to get rid of him. He's on his way there now.
Any unit from Sierra Oscar. Disturbance at number 4545 Elverton Road. Informant is at number 43. 43.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar A6. We'll take that one, Sarge.
Get your hands off me! Just give us the gun stuff back! If it might get hurt, you keep screaming and shouting at me like that. I asked you a question and I want an answer! Pack it in, lads.
Don't lad me, and I don't need your help neither.
This is the one your mates are looking for.
Do that again and you'll lose that finger.
Cool it! What are you talking about? The break-in at my dad's place, Mann's pharmacy.
He had it coming. I never liked the old git anyway.
Right, that's enough of that. Dave, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. But these two are nicked. Come on.
Hi, Rod.
Hi, Rich. Cup of tea, please.
So, how's it going with this burglary, innit?
Oh, yeah, complete waste of time.
No, I reckon Rod's just being modest. I mean, a detective of his calibre wouldn't be on the case unless it was something really important.
Yeah. The great animal bone robbers of Sun Hill. You nail 'em, my son, and your name will be up there in lights.
Why don't you belt up, Tony? You might enjoy wasting your shift on some worthless operation, but I happen to think I've got more important things to do with my time.
Oh, Rod. The interview with Ray Stevens is all sorted. Inspector Galloway here thinks that his knowledge might help, so I was going to suggest that you handle it with him.
Do you?
Thank you, sir.
Just because you call yourself a wildlife officer, don't think you can get around me.
I'm not trying to be your mate, Mr. Stevens. I'm trying to find out why someone would want to burn down Man's pharmacy.
Someone? I thought everybody and his mother figured it was me.
You've admitted James Hampton's accusation that you were planning it.
Planning something, not burning the place down, and that was weeks ago.
Yeah, but Hampton said he heard you talking about it 2 nights ago.
No.
So he's lying, is he?
He must be, mustn't he?
Do you get on with him all right?
Not anymore, no.
Why's that then?
Because he's a middle-class pillock, that's why. He used to hang round with us because he thought it was trendy. Now he's only into it because it's good for business.
What exactly were you planning whenever it was?
Just a protest.
Involving breaking in?
Yeah.
And trashing the place?
Not the way you mean.
Burning the place to the ground?
No.
Why'd you get in such a strop about Man's place, anyway?
He knows exactly what he's doing. He just doesn't care.
Kim seems to feel the same way as you about her father.
Leave her out of it.
Wasn't she involved in planning a protest?
No.
Why not? You both feel the same way about animal rights.
That's just the whole point. We don't anymore. That's one of the reasons we broke up last week. She changed after she left university. Getting a job in Hampton's shop, getting too cosy. I told her she was selling out.
Maybe she decided to prove you wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, come on, somebody committed the break-in, Ray. And if it wasn't you, maybe it was Kim. She decided to break into her old man's shop with someone else.
That's exactly the kind of thing she didn't want to get involved with anymore. She won't want to admit it. But Kim was the one who tipped you off about her dad's shop in the first place.
She grasped her own father. Not exactly the kind of thing you want to advertise, is it?
Yeah, but just because he knew about it doesn't mean he didn't go ahead with the break-in anyway. Maybe he did it to spite her.
It's possible, but I wouldn't have thought it was very likely.
I believe him.
Looks like there's only one person left to speak to, then.
Back again? Yeah, just a couple more questions, Mr. Hampton. All right, but I told you what I know.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we've come back.
I don't follow.
Well, you told us earlier that you'd heard Ray Stevens saying that he was planning to go ahead with the break-in.
And that's just what I told Lee, yes.
And that was just 2 nights ago, you said?
Yes.
Well, that's what's strange, James, because Stevens knew on Monday that the police had already been tipped off about the pharmacy.
What?
So why would he still be planning to go ahead with the break-in when he could be pretty sure that the police were going to be raiding the place at any time?
Well, how should I know? I'm just reporting what I heard.
Are you really? Or did you just panic when Lee came round and told him the first thing that came into your head?
No.
You see, that's the thing about a lie, James. Once you've said it, you're stuck with it.
I'm not lying. It's common knowledge Ray Stevens is into things like that. Always has been.
All the better for somebody trying to stitch him up.
You're just assuming he didn't actually go through with it.
Well, people generally do things for a reason. Ray Stevens no longer had one.
And what reason would I have? I'm a businessman, not an activist. And I don't trade in animal products. Search the place if you don't believe me.
All right, Mr. Hampton, that's enough for now. But I want you to know you're on the list along with Ray Stevens. He's lying.
It's not enough. We haven't got anything on him.
We'll see.
All right, sign there, please.
How's the ear then, Dave?
Still working, just about. Stevens has decided to drop the assault charge against Lee right away.
Generous man.
Which way out of here?
I'll show him the way out. I wanted a quick word anyway. This way. So you cooled off a bit now, then?
What's it to you?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you've learned your lesson about not always believing everything you hear. Now, we're finished with Ray Stevens for now, but we're still going to continue with our investigation. I know what a hothead you are, Lee, so I'm going to make something absolutely clear to you. I want you to stay well away from James Hampton. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Lee? I don't want you to go anywhere near James Hampton.
I hear you.
Good. This way.
Hello, Rod.
Anyway, I'd better get on, sir.
Good sense of humour.
Yeah. About earlier, sir.
Jim Miller tells me you've had the rug pulled from under you this morning.
Yeah, in a way.
I know how you feel. I've had a few run-ins with Charlie Wallace.
Yeah?
Yeah, a nasty piece of work, bit too handy with a knife. But people forget he's got his fingers in all sorts of other pies.
How do you mean?
Well, badger baiting, for example. Almost invariably organised by violent career criminals like Wallace. It's a lucrative sideline to their other activities.
What, you mean the gambling?
An awful lot of money changes hands at those events. Much of the time, you and me are trying to nail exactly the same villains.
Yeah?
Anyway, next time I get wind of anything useful about our Charlie, I'll let you know, if you're interested.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Sarge, I was just coming to look for you.
What's up?
I took a call from a James Hampton. He was asking for you, but rang off before I could find you. He sounded pretty agitated.
Really? Oh, dear. Thanks, Jamila. What's going on, Mr. Hampton?
Well, it's patently obvious, isn't it? He's back again.
What's he been saying this time?
He said a triad gang's gonna come and get me.
Triads?
He says he and his father pay protection money. He's had them onto me. Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Just wait here. We'll be back in a minute. See, you've been putting the wind up Mr. Hampton again.
Is that what he says?
What's all this about triad gangs?
I don't know what you're on about. Must have been watching too much telly.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's sad. If you're Chinese, you must either be an opium dealer or kung fu expert or triad, you know? People believe anything, won't they?
So what are you doing hanging around here, then?
Oh, I came to see if my sister was at work today. I had a sudden longing to see her.
All right, but I think you better look somewhere else for now, don't you?
Aren't you going to arrest him again?
What for, Mr. Hampton?
I don't know. Threatening behaviour, anything.
Well, it's your word against his, I'm afraid. Not much we can do.
I don't believe this. How many times does he have to threaten me?
Well, the thing is, Mr. Hampton, if what he says is true about the triads, then arresting him really isn't going to solve your problems.
What kind of things does they do?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, they're shadowy people. They usually confine their activities to a Chinese community, but, well, they really don't like being messed about with.
Especially not by outsiders. Oh, and then there's that old Chinese proverb. For every sin, a price must be paid.
Look, I need protection.
No can do, I'm afraid, James. It's just not the way it works.
Sarge, we've never got enough in the kitty, have we?
Yeah, of course, if we could only track down whoever it was who was responsible for the break-ins, then the triads might consider the matter closed, but... In the meantime, if anything does happen, don't you hesitate to get in touch with us. We'll get there as soon as we can, won't we, Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this old Chinese proverb?
All right, so I'll make that bit up.
What do you reckon, then?
Well, I'm not sure. He's coming apart at the seams, though. I'll give him 5 minutes. There you are.
Actually, I think there's something I ought to tell you.
There they are, sir.
Thanks, Narika.
Thanks for coming, sir. We've just arrived. After you, James.
Rhinoceros horn.
What else we got in here, then?
Tiger bones, bits of horn, odds and ends.
I thought you said you didn't use any of this stuff at your place.
I don't.
Just an investment, I suppose, was it? This piece alone would be worth, what, 40, 50,000 pounds, current prices?
Is everything in here from Mans?
Most of it. Except a few bits and pieces I came across here and there.
So when Stevens decided to stage something at Mans, you decided you'd get in first? And you assumed that Man wouldn't even report the break-in, given the nature of the goods?
Yes.
You know, the irony is, you probably would have got away with it, James, if you hadn't tried to torch the place. That's what really stung Lee and his father.
I never intended to burn the place down. I just wanted to make it look good.
And put the blame on Stevens? You're a really nice man, Mr. Hampton.
And I suppose you think Stevens does what he does out of a pure burning passion for animal rights, do you? Yeah, well, don't kid yourself. He does it for the buzz, nothing else.
You only did it for the money.
Yeah, and why not? When all the rhinos and tigers are gone, do you have any idea how much this stuff will be worth?
Well, that's a stroke of luck. Lee putting the frighteners on him like that.
Yeah. Just goes to prove there's more than one way to skin a cat.
You know, I don't think Inspector Galloway would have phrased it like that.